What is up, guys? It's Marcus with Metaphos, and I'm here today with Faisal Khan, who got top 8 at the biggest Chicago monthly to date. We had 80 players. Faisal, YCS Champion, here today, playing a very spicy list. What do you call this?
It's kind of like it's quick draw, but it's like a little faster, less control, like more beatdown style.
Gotcha. All right, let's get into it.
Quick draw hero. So for starters, 2 quick draw. I don't want to draw multiple, so I didn't want to play 3.
Fair.
Lone Fire, this card's broken. Dandy, this card's broken. This card was glued to my hand, but it's really strong when it's not.
Yeah, I think you drew that against me twice in our match.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. 3 Debris, this is the best card in the deck. Straight up. Black Rose nuking, your opponent is really good. And then I play Foolish and the Future Fusion with the hero package, so turn 1 you can make Stardust really easily, and it's really hard for your opponent to get over.
Makes sense.
3 Caius, this card's a blowout, especially with all the Dandy synergy, and you can loop it with Drill Warrior.
Right.
And then for the hero package, because I play Future Fusion, Stratos, Alias, Plasma. Stratos is good. Plasma can actually be made in this deck, so you can search it. Alias is like the best third target because you need another hero, because Gaia can only be made with elemental heroes.
That makes sense.
2 Raikou. Honestly, I threw this in as like my last 2 cards because I didn't know what else to put in. This card was horrible. I was siding it out almost all the time.
Is there
It was way too slow.
Is there anything else that you'd consider playing over it?
Maybe Rhoda.
Rhoda?
Because Stratos was really strong whenever I drew it, and when you see my trap lineup, having getting like 3+1s is pretty strong.
That makes sense.
The trap lineup I'm going for. Necrogardna. I wanted more darks in this list for a reason that I'll show later on, but it's also another warrior target that would work with Rhoda I would want to put in. Gale is really good. It's just another tuner. It can help you beat over things like Fossil Dino or Vanity's Fiend if they try to lock you under them.
Makes sense.
I also brain control to Shura and summon Gale with it for running my opponent's thing over. So
that's spicy.
Nice. Trooper, card's broken. Sangan, searches all your stuff. Gore's broken. Chaos Sword, because I played the Raikous. I just threw it in as my 40th card.
Makes sense.
I never drew it, but in theory it's pretty good. Spells. That's 24 monsters, I think. Spells.
Okay.
3 Avarice.
Cards busted.
Cards busted. I play it, my list is a little faster, more beatdown style, where I just want to simplify the game save, then activate Avarice and just take control from there.
Makes sense.
Future Fusion, this card's broken. This is basically a better Foolish Burial, which is already really good in this deck.
Gotcha.
Heavy Storm, Brain Control, MST, Foolish, Staples. And then last spell is Alert.
Oh, okay. Is that the reason for the increased dark count?
Yeah, so I've got 9 darks in there, plus Stratos, which can search a dark. One issue that this deck can have is like being like clogged with normal summons when you're looping your Dual Warrior. So like I have a lot of discard outlets in my trap lineup, as you'll see, but with Drill Warrior as well. What you can do is you can like add back a dark and then cycle away for fresh cards if you need that.
That makes sense.
And a lot of some of your darks are just not cards that you really want to draw, so you can just cycle them away for better pieces. And then trap lineup, I don't play like the Deep Prison, bottomless kind of lineup really. I play 2 Raigeki Break and 2 Pharma Cut.
Interesting. This is very different than the norm for quick draw strategies. What's your rationale?
So the main reason I opted for these is because, again, I'm playing the deck in a faster fashion where I want to get down Titanial or use Foolish or Future Fusion to send the Dandelion, then make starters turn 1 or something like that. And the only thing that really threatens you is when they try to summon their monster or have like Whirlwind or something like that. So basically I use these to deal with their monster and just put game on board the next turn.
Makes sense. Is there one that performed better than the other between the break and the karma?
I mean, break is more reliable because it can hit back row, obviously.
Right.
Karma, I managed to. I had some really strong plays with Karma where I hit 2 of a person's Treeborn Frogs game 1 with this
Oh,
build.
nice.
And then my opponent had a wolf face up and he foolish for another wolf, and I just Karma cut it there.
That one's hilarious.
Yeah, that one was a blowout. And then last 3 are more traps. TT, really good.
Yep.
Dust shoot, sack card.
Yeah,
Air
that's
Force,
trap.
really good.
All right. And is that a
40 in
clean
the main.
40? Yep. Okay. All right.
Side deck. Honestly, I didn't really put much time into the side deck, and there's probably a few things I would definitely change here.
Okay.
So here's what I played for today. 2 Vanity's Fiend. This card's broken.
Yeah, God card.
My deck is focused on getting Dandy into play as fast as possible, so you can use this to set the tempo of the game. Kaiku, more good cards against things like Bayou Turbo and Frogs and stuff.
Makes sense.
And 2 Cyber Dragon. These I would side in against like the deck heavy matchups especially.
Okay.
So you have more beaters, then you don't just get blown out by that card.
Did you get deck dev'd at all today?
I did once and it didn't matter.
Oh.
I just won anyway.
Nice.
And then 2 DD Crow. This is for like the hyper combo decks that I was scared
Yeah.
of, like the Gigavice or
Frog OTK. Yeah.
the Dream Frog deck. 1 Sirocco. This is just going second for Blackwing. Also helps deal with deck heavy.
Sure.
I might bump this up to 2, honestly, because Blackwing is definitely this deck's hardest matchup.
Right.
I just want to have like a beater on board so I can get over like a Shura. Like if they have Shura, if they normal summon Shura and they have a Polluted in their hand, it's really hard to deal with.
That's fair.
And then Cold Wave. I decided to side this last minute because my friend told me it works against oppression. So the goal is to just Cold Wave them and then Black Rose their board.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mind Control, this is really good. I stole a couple Raikos with this.
Oh, nice. I never get to steal Raiko.
2 Traps done. I never really got to resolve this card in a great spot. It honestly felt a lot more underwhelming than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
A lot worse than I thought it would be. 2 Bottomless. I just wanted something else for Blackwing. I didn't know what else to put in. This also felt pretty bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it is very okay for Slackwing.
Yeah, even when I went first, it didn't feel great.
All right, and I imagine with your main deck, playing the QuickDraw engine, triple debris, future fusion, I mean, it's got to be really tight, right, with this extra deck?
Yeah, the extra deck is pretty tight. First is the Gaia.
Yep.
This is for the Future Fusion, Chimera Tech.
Double Sidra, right?
Yep. I got to trade or tag out a card trooper for it, so that's pretty good.
Okay,
Contact fuse a card trooper.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Denied them the draw and all. Turbo Warrior, I made this against Frogs just because they can't Monarch it. And I think I used it. I think I made it twice. Once was just to sit on it versus Frogs, because I didn't have cards to discard with Drill Warrior because it was a really simplified game state. And then the second time was Run over Stardust Dragon.
That makes sense.
Junk Archer, I only made this once, cleared a Gore's token. It ended up mattering when we game. Nitro, I never made this, surprisingly.
Oh, wow.
Drill 2. I don't think I ever made 2 in a single game, but I think you have to play it just in case.
Right.
Especially like if they oppression it and the one just stays banished forever, you can't even get it back.
Right.
Iron Chain, you kind of have to play it, but this card's horrible. Usually when I would like normal debris, I would have like 2 Dandy tokens. I'd normal debris, try to summon back the Dandelion, and they DD Crow the Dandelion. I'd attack with the debris and just make this, just so I don't mill them cards.
That's
like,
goofy.
I saw Blizzard with my opponent's hand and with Trap Dust Shoot, so I'm like, if I mill him level 4, it could just lose me the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's goofy.
Ancient Fairy made this a few times.
Yep.
Black Rose.
Yep. Best extra deck card.
Broken. And then the dragons. Other dragons, 2 Stardust, Red Dragon.
Yep. Did you ever make 2 Stardust?
No, I don't think I did.
Gotcha.
But I think you have to play it. And then Red Dragon, I think I made once. Yeah, once.
Yeah, it's good
I used to
utility.
run over a Dark Arm Dragon.
Makes sense.
And the last two cards is because I play Gale, Goyo, and Brio.
Makes sense.
I made Goyo once, I think, and it got mirror forced. And then Brio, I made once, and it blew out my opponent because I had a discard trap, so I could just set the tempo of the game. And after my Gaia came out, I was just using this to bounce all this stuff and just keep pushing damage. So
Makes sense. All right. Heck yeah, man. And how long have you been playing Edison?
Like 3 tournaments.
Just a couple of months.
I haven't really dabbled in it outside of like the monthlies.
Gotcha.
2 monthlies ago, I just played the shop owner Nick's frog deck. He just gave it to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just play it. And then last time I played QuickDraw, but it wasn't really a list I liked. It was just a list I found online, and I didn't really like it. And this time I went with like my old crew.
Gotcha. And do you think that you would make changes to this, and this is like the deck you want to play for Edison, or are you going to explore other decks?
I mean, if I wanted to just play the best deck, I'd probably just play like Blackwing or something, but I just wanted to play something fun that I really enjoy. I
Fair.
really like plants and quick draw, so I thought this deck was really fun.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks, man. Congrats on top 8, and hope we get another profile in the future.
For sure.